We're going to look in this video to the solution to question 13 of CCEA GCSE Mathematics M8 Summer 2023. This is an inverse proportion question. Read the question. It says P is inversely proportional to the square of x. So first thing, let's just write that down. That means P is equal to K over x squared because it's inversely proportional. If it said it is proportional to, it would have been K equals P equals kx squared, but it wasn't. It was inverse proportional, so this is what we have. P equals k over x squared. It says when the value of x is increased from a to a plus 1, the value of p is halved. Find the exact value of a. There's lots of ways of doing this, but one way of doing it is to say let x equal a when p is equal to y, and let x equal a plus 1 when then p is equal to once x increases from a to a plus 1, the value of p is halved, so that's going to be a half y. Alright, there's another way I've done this. You'll see in one of my videos with solutions to this, I've done it slightly differently to the solution to this whole paper, but I think it's the same idea. So that means we're going to put this thing here in. So we're putting in this into the equation to see what we get. So just say when x equals a, p is equal to y. So we're going to substitute that in. And that means you're going to have y is equal to just k over a squared, which means a squared times y is equal to k. Once you find a constant, you rewrite your equation. So that tells you that p is equal to a squared y all over x squared. That is the equation we're now going to use. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in this wee condition here, which was when x equals a plus 1, I should say, p is equal to half y. So we're going to sub that in. So we're just going to say again, when x equals a plus 1, p is equal to a half y. So that means a half y is equal to a squared y all over a plus 1, and that's being squared. Now this is pretty tricky, so what we could do to make life easier is we could just cancel out the y's. Cancel out the y terms. So I'll just show you what I mean here. This y cancels on the left and this y cancels on the right. So you're left with just a half is equal to a squared over a plus 1 squared. Now what we're going to do is cross multiply. So this 2 comes up here and this a plus 1 squared comes up here, and that's going to give you. Okay, so when you multiply it up, you'll have your a plus 1 is up top now, a plus 1 squared, and is equal to 2a squared. Multiply this out, so take your time and do that correctly. So a plus 1 upon a plus 1 is equal to 2a squared. And then when you do that out, you will get a times a. So we're doing a times a is a squared. A times 1 is a. 1 times a is a. And 1 times 1 is 1. That equals 2a squared. I would bring it all to the left-hand side. So you'll have a squared minus 2a minus 1, and I don't think that factorizes, so we're going to use our quadratic equation. So you'd say then your value of a is equal to, it's going to be equal to, minus of minus 2 would be plus 2, plus or minus the square root of minus 2 squared, minus 4 times my a, which is 1, times my c, which is minus 1. And then if we do that out, you will get, and that is over 2a, 2 times, 2a. And if you do that out, top line is going to be 2 plus or minus the square root, and that's going to be 4 plus 4, which is root 8, all over 2. And then, I know this came up on a calculator paper, but just in case something like this could come up on a non-calculator, root 8 is the same as root 4 times root 2, which is 2 root 2. So that's going to be 2 plus or minus 2 root 2 all over 2, which means your a works out to be 1 plus or minus root 2.